Thank you, Sue. And thanks, everyone, for this opportunity of being here with you and talking a little bit about my role at CISA. And I came from a totally different background. And I was an Army nurse for a few years. So I have a military background surrounded with a diverse group of people from all different walks of life. And being as a healthcare professional, have had the opportunity to engage people, again, from all different walks of life, different ranks, different levels of leadership, all the way down from the generals to our enlisted personnel. And so after a few years of this traveling, and I had the opportunity to move on into clinical research and drug development life cycles, because again, it was about the people. It was about engaging people and keeping them not only physically safe, but emotionally safe and being that support for them. After a few years, as a veteran, I was told about a program where there was job fairs and working for the government. And I was like, well, I'm not sure if I really want to work for the government. I just came out of being in the military for a few years and wasn't sure if that was the right fit for me, right? Homeland security, I didn't know how a clinical healthcare background will, manifest itself and grow in this type of environment. So I took the chance and made my way over to a job fair. And when I entered the room, it was surrounded by a lot of diversity, a lot of male, female diversity, young, old. And that is where I felt like home, because I knew that DHS was an organization that promoted from within, looked at diverse population, encouraged people to exceed and excel in their career development. So I applied and I got a position as a program analyst in one of the programs that Sue mentioned earlier, protected critical infrastructure information. And it was a national program that is written into statute and written into law. And how the two tie in together is because of clinical research is looking into analysis and how to keep people safe and protect information the same way people are protected in the healthcare industry. So I put those two pieces together, and that skill set has really, really propelled my career. I did PCII program for a number of years, and an opportunity arose where I said, I have this skill set, I do analysis, but I also like the people aspect of it, right? I like the fact that you care for the people and you want to be able to have a strong organizational culture. You want to have a strong organizational health. You want to have a good, solid background, because it's about the people that are doing the everyday heavy lift in keeping our homeland secure. So an opportunity arose, and I became part of workforce engagement in our division. And what that entailed was looking at various ways programmatically that we can help propel, again, our professional development and help our workforce grow internally and organically. One of the ways that I do that is I conduct analysis on the Federal Viewpoint Survey, or also known as FEVS. Done that for a couple of years, looking at trends and see what's working, what's not working, and identify opportunities for improvement within our workforce. Looking at ways where we can not only recruit a diverse workforce, but recruit, retain, and promote. And I think with all those three elements, that's a recipe for success. And when we're looking at women in security, and we're looking at women as a whole, as a workforce, we want to be able to create opportunities through mentorship programs, developing resources and immersion programs, partnering higher level women, professional women, with those who would like to excel and rise up through the ranks. And so in identifying ways where we can, again, recruit, retain, and promote within our workforce. That will include things like looking into the Federal Employee Viewpoint Survey and looking for areas of opportunities where we can hear our workforce and determine what they're saying and create programs like work-life balance, create programs like health and wellness, create programs like immersion programs and mentoring programs. We not only mentor higher level leaderships, but also increase the pipeline of women who are interested in careers in security and in homeland security, to be more specific. So coming from a clinical environment into what I'm doing now, how does that all tie in together? Well, again, having that people-centered approach, having that, knowing that a strong workforce is a healthy workforce and a productive workforce is key to success. Along with that, I look at things like I'm involved in a diversity and inclusion initiative. And what that means, again, it's about promoting from within, looking at ways that we can better the organization, because I think we have a great organization right now. So I've been now with the organization a little bit over 5 years. And what I've seen, some of the trends is that more and more women are becoming much more involved. I've seen a lot of areas of growth for women as professionals, as like my colleagues were saying previously, Carmen and Annie, talking about chemical security and the STEM programs. And I think that while we are still growing as an organization, there's definitely room to expand our knowledge and skill set and breadth of engagement within our workforce. What I love about working at CISA is the people. In order to support our nation, we have to support our people. And by doing so, we get the best of both worlds. A happy workforce is a productive workforce. A happy workforce, you have a lot of collaboration, a great exchange of ideas, people who are fully engaged and love what they do. You know, in this COVID environment, it has been very difficult for a lot of our families, our younger families, our extended families. I mean, this has been a great challenge to some. And one of the ways that as a peer supporter, we do have a peer support program. And as a peer supporter, to be able to listen to some of the stories and to offer some advice or a lending ear, and knowing that someone else out there, your colleague, your coworker, your boss, your subordinate, your team member is going through some of the same things that you are, but still we need to carry on our mission. So in order to maintain that healthy work-life balance, it's about the people for me. And again, hearing these stories of camaraderie and esprit de corps and team and identifying some of these challenges and taking some of these challenges and analyzing and say, hey, we can do a better job by, supporting folks in this way, or this is a great opportunity to build upon our successes and identify more ways that we can support our workforce. So having that workforce engagement and talking to some folks and getting and sharing those ideas in order to support each other so we can support our nation, that is what gives me great joy. My fellow colleagues, Annie and Carmen, they really hit the nail on the head. One thing I like to emphasize too is when I first came into government, I was very shy. I did not think I belonged there because of coming from a healthcare background. Oh my goodness, how is that going to lead into a field in security, whether that's physical security or cyber security, just the security of protecting our homeland. And again, coming from a diverse backgrounds and integrating everyone's thoughts and collaborating into one mission, one fight is really a recipe for success. I would encourage folks to establish a mentor or find a mentor. I think one of the reasons why I have been so successful, and Sue, I'm going to tell you this: you have been such a mentor to me in my career and showing me opportunities. So I think that if we open our eyes and open our doors to providing more mentorship opportunities to feed our pipeline and to keep the women in the workforce engaged in Homeland Security, is going to be another key to success. And also, don't be afraid to sit at the table. So even if you feel challenged and you feel insecure, or you feel like you're not sure, fake it till you make it, right? That's always been what has worked for me in the past. But again, I say that only because you want to be able to represent yourself, your skill set, bring it to the table, acknowledge that you have the ability, and there's a reason why you're there. There is a reason at the end of the day that you're surrounded by the level of people that you're surrounded with right now and in the future to come. So please do not be afraid. Embrace your skill set, talk to people, seek mentorship opportunities, and just go for it.